Sacred tools, make them available for you on an internet ready unit. My biomechanical brain retains water weight to prevent the loss of fluid. Society's highly likely to make you a minority, conditioning the sheep complex inferiority. Don't even think about questioning authority, superiority complex of the seniority. Was posted at the same spot, finding order out of chaos, so leave your brain lost. You find yourself paying the price at the same cost. I never been that dude to take a lame shot. What the fuck I look like? Creator calamity to a contained flock. Nowhere to run, king of the block. Your friends are all dipshits, your teeth are made out of chiclets. How the fuck you gon' talk shit with little ass grain-sized fists? Operation table, spare parts on the wrist, something out of nothing. Radio waves capacitate your brain like taxidermic stuffing. Natural seduction, underwater explosions, 12 suns appearance evaporated the ocean. Ashes of vast destruction, extinguished by flood, outpouring in darkness, dissolving into the imperceptible. Avoid a spherical space, return to origination, the golden age of justice and truth. A silence of weapons in an establishment of friendship. A time of forward development to become one with what's rejected, or succumb to a bloody deathbed. Drifting in liquid current, return to learn and service. God is your only worship, pronunciation appearing in transcendental form. Infinite entities endlessly existing through spiritual discipline, breaking out the mode of ignorance of passion to perceive the unlimited instruments of omnipotence, undisturbed by any wickedness. Untouchable yet in front of you, a presence that emanates, elevates consciousness, the universe itself. Yet you appear in fear of death and divinity. Collective repression, feeding the false ego, a psychic disease. Demonized, neglected, rejected, growth and protection, both don't flow in unison. More focused on being the greatest, simple symptom of hatred. Discouraged, delusional, defensive, degraded. Psychologically infected, reckless, relentless, and restless in a demented dimension.
Hitting the consciousness grid in a solar panel powered light cycle. Wheels spinning in rotation proportionate to the life cycle. 13 tribes having powwows to the sound vibrating ampex. Analog alpine cassette deck, banging the pressure out your mindset. Mic check 21 through triple three-dimension breakthrough. Without any hesitation, ripping the fabric of your fake group. Plus the static that you cling to, it's the presence that we bring through. The resonant frequency of the earth always rings true. You doubt love is most high, obvious logic, simple math. You're sitting there telling the Dalai Lama to take off the tinfoil hat. No compassion in that trash, it's all sucker and suck attached. Factory seal mental state, regurgitating the past. Warmongering, more fathering, wrong perspective to be pondering. On submit rhyme, any disconnected commodity. Lost in the mouth of Babylon, beast swallowing. Nature takes over, restore botanical biology. No more separation, stopping your faulty dichotomy.
Closer to the difference of space, faces with the wrong agenda. Nuclear bomb, mind state, use religion to turn homes into a pound state. Gun play space, 8 gorillas, war resources decline. They trade hate to build confidence to compete. Your life is well related without debt. You like tech, that's outdated. Kids subject to vaccines, microchips camp for weeks without gets. Then a think of running to explore means that simple and mind see the world with weak breath, disease scales. Planet on streets to control population growth pudding takes in your chromosomes.
Sometimes I open myself so much I snap back like a rubber band, disconnected for purpose, distorted in a morbid dream. Quarantine morning, the morning's morbid, disordered, obscene correlation, distorted and orderly. Currency corners me, confined in normacy, repetitiously orbiting under evil sorcery. Born to be under a spell, to excel, interpret the sole purpose of self, and dwell in the shadows of hell. Knowledge prevails, I elevate off my L's, illuminating the truth behind all the tall tales. Circles and small squares, geometric breakdown, a glowing dot of the grid, a strobe light stakeout, the glitches in the matrix, ripples to make the way out, a predictably performing endurance and never fades out. Evolution of a symptom to an overwhelming breakout of throwing evil opulence, leaving all heathens laid out.
Dream bearer, disrobing Queen Hera. Your calculations misfire like machine errors. Supreme terror, fear course to your cold blood. There's no love, crucified reptiles with chrome slugs. Or projectile, you sense it when I came in. Vibration ninja gating, slash on the rating. Impact like smacking an axe upon the pavement. You tools for the quantum mechanics that engraved in my hard drive. Ominous skies, this earth's a far cry from past life damage. And mics with thoughts scribe these dark times. Pays to be wise, quick in a smart mind. Mutate next is my phase, right with a sharp spine. Define where your cards lie, archive. Methods to build you the type to try, rip apart rhymes. I spark signs, spitting arrow Sagittarius. The Atlas shrug that said mankind can carry it.
Evolution, climbing the ladder of awareness, transcendental development and genuine blissful benefit. Self-examination, spiritual sound vibrations to soothe the restless mind, subduing true distractions. Agitated perception, diminishing vision, a contaminated condition, envy and animosity, insanity, competition. Love is a universal language, suppressing unexpressed creatures of habit, savages shackled to a damaged planet, created by thyself but unable to understand it. Self-destruction, rebellion, anger, internally embedded. Could this dead be a milestone, an important learning experience, a divine epiphany? God has provided by the timeless sacred symmetry, the jewels of infinity, the truth to the mystery, a blessing and acceptance of threatened and misery, unable to interpret purpose, surface mind is spellbound, refusing help, anticipating your own meltdown.
Zen meditation, Masonic political assassination. 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 Spiritual evolution through the spiral of time, never-ending invisible viral ladders to climb. Occult initiation, esoteric and ancient, rare in any occasion, blaring mystical statements. Gray alien ladders, matrix digital hack, co-fit dimensional vortices morphing into a black hole. Fuck the Masonic stepping ladder to jack shit. I'd rather sit back with spliffs and black whips. I'm riding with my pantheon, a circle of G's. We ready to war with the corporate entities. Through inner cycle development and astral benevolence, spiritual evolution, dead presidents. I'm on an exodus, wondering where the exit is. Sublime elegance and anonymous fellowships. Secret society thinking this planet lie to me, ready to get violent if we start a global riot scene. Zen meditation, Masonic political assassination. Zen meditation, Masonic political assassination. Zen meditation, Masonic political assassination. Zen meditation, Masonic political assassination.
These are disciples that hold jewels while you following someone else's steps. I walk a mile in my own shoes. Life's not easy, we going through it like we're supposed to. I am who I am because of what I was exposed to. Some try to keep it real when they should keep it old school. With this G grabbing a hold of you, molding you, sculpting your pretty brand, and thinking that you need fame. Not worried about the content of the song, it's truly a shame. People treating this art form like a game. Once the money is involved, it rarely remains the same. Me, I'll never sell myself for a car and a gold chain. Shit's the way that it is, and I'm knowing that it won't change. You'd rather purchase worthless minerals over a house you ain't got no brains, influenced by the media mannequins, paranoid panicking, watching your soul drain down the sewer, run off along with trash in the cold rain, never to be back again. A minor accident turned into a major incident. The suffering pain is infinite.
So get it crooked or straight. This is food for thought, so get your dinner plates. From Earth's genesis, man was judged by how we innovate. Since then it's been a race. Some fall when it escalates. The microwave mentality causes this self-detonate. Non-self-reliance is disguised as modern simplicity. Aware of it can slow the rate and capture divinity. Thinking it's an entity when this energy sent to stream as vivid as you enter dreams that teach you how to intervene on your mental process when gestures feel uncomfortable. Crumble under pressure sends your vent into the undertow. Stumble over sentences, loss of the drive to be more adventurous while stuck in the line with chains on your neck and wrists. I enter with adrenaline and intense dosage of medicine through letterings fused with beats that are enveloping, atmosphere embellishing, menacing, exiting. This stylistics edit in the freedom, yo, so let it ring.
Methodical development, status and popularity, driven to be given attention, expect respect and charity. Clarity is a rarity, and fantasy is fatality. Reality is an illusion, stuck in a state of insanity. Putting yourself on a pedestal, you're suffering in agony. Eventually secret surface and the truth exposes blasphemy. Opening the curtains, presenting a worthless masterpiece that had you in the shadows, feeling suicidal and sound asleep. Gullible and oblivious, puppets and ventriloquists automate our actions through subtle destructive instruments. Implement misfortune, static and distortion, psychic manipulation. You're against what you're supporting. Never thinking before speaking, always got your mouth open. Impulsive insults, leaving your foundation flowing on a mound of emotions, unstable and eroded. Even though you're alive, I can see you decomposing. Dimensions in dementia, adventure since never forever. Timeless division collide, continuous, disingenuous, deliberate diligence, concealing evidence, hidden missing possessions. Godless science, misdirection, pure imperfection, intoxicated intervention, the pendulum's repetitive temperament, beginning the end of it. Impregnate your consciousness, give birth and purpose, a chance to tune into the truth. Elude the subduing force, construed to infuse risk, yet a possibility to learn from all present and past events. Don't let your point of view remove you. I am that I am, all of me is part of you too. There really is no who's who, undivided separation, efforts wasted. Begin to become a better being by perceiving a deeper meaning, inspired and achieving peace. Ever forever cycling eternity you shall reach. These beefs and street mentalities are only traits of the sheep in which we wish to hell. It exists within the cell. You are no harder because you harbor hatred and dwell deeper than a spell, nor lesser or greater. All is equal, all is in divine order. Success is just a mind state. Truly you have nothing except a soul which you have covered. Disregarded the distant hardships which you could have helped the most. How many lifetimes must it take before we ascend from the smoke? Cloaked in a cloud, disoriented, incapable of comprehending the truth. We're useful when broken and treated a fool. Kept on your toes, surrounded by countless clones who can't understand what they don't know. Growth is inevitable, yet so many lose hope. Living with nothing to lose, confused in a loop of vicious vengeance. A menace to society, an experiment gone wrong. As the pattern repeats and weaving a new meaning from beyond just us. Why do we love lust and conflict, preach unity and lead the mutiny? Contradict what we portray every day behind the movie screen.
Big city connected to the whole world. Tykus. The whole world's fucking bugging. Chaos in the cosmos, children in tiaras, diamonds in Sierra Leone and souls, Rosicrucian Shriners, misinformation, Alex Jones, dragging on the fire of soldiers, some of their own, never see the green zones, snipe the owl prone, suicidal tendency going wild drones. An illusion of spaceships, hawk cyclones, illuminate the Sighphur types, dark homes. 2012 apocalypse, not shit. 2013 is demigods and golems, bullshit. Frozen faces of death, haunted to the totem spoken. Holding Pandora open, covenant omnipotent God rolling, divine mathematic of sacred lands. Slay serpents leaving statues golden. You're bugging. The whole world is bugging. The whole world is bugging.
Interdimensional physics, infinite concepts of cosmic creation. Countdown to the landing. Apocalyptic conspiracy theory versus judgment. The underground cities of Mars. Merida 4 in 1965. Evolutionary development, universal life forms traveling through civilizations by channeling the mind. Progressing the central intelligence of self to be unaffected to the buildup of hard data unseen without higher senses. You're stuck in the third dimension, unaware of frequencies, harmonics, in need of being awakened.
This is for your hand, ghost blade, nuclear science boom bap. I won't tell you the rights of your life, homie, you have a heart to do that. This is a reverse engineer, I'ma do the hollow track. Music is my chrome, HK, AK stacks, hail to Bohemian Grove, paranormal crack. I'm bugging, Farahani protest bugging. Pyramids of pharaohs that are bugging. Neptune sees bugging. Fuck the government, if I'm bugging, it's because I love it. By the bounty of death for fair trade, transportation of village goods was the passage of AIDS. Pearl Harbor, 9/11, same shit, just different ages and days. Tipping a trilateral, I know you like you know me. Never faceless, ghost amongst the living. Tykus, real life Jew hater, you can never fade me. I'll fade the black before you can ever slay me. And what will you do when the people scream? This is how I will fuck you pay me. I'm bugging, the whole world is bugging.
Extraterrestrial connections, absence of evidence to correlate to evidence of absence. Fighting for land that can never be owned. Human look in space, people, quantum cosmology. Black ops, shit to the Earth's frequency. Sunspots, solar storms, gigantic explosions. Unstable Earth causing a pole shift. Scientific awakening, high-minded consciousness. Manipulations of the sun. Torpedo projectiles, covert global galactic war. Draconian agenda legions opposing the Emerald Covenant. Subterranean bases located across the planet.
Lounging up in the cockpit, backpacking actor can't navigate with this pilot. You can sell 1,000 albums an hour, we know the outcome. I burn all that rah-rah talk, the salt. Remove that weapon out your picture, lest you go do something with it. A revolution is more than just a computer and music. Off with the head of a novice, talking incompetent. Assimilate levels of alchemical processes. Dissect, direct, integrate physical realities from sub-electronic forces to complex galaxies. Stagnant magician can't fathom my metaphysics. Fed them to the lions and tigers for trying to bite this cognitive umbilical cord born in my orbit. Real cryptic, you're lifted from the script of marrow with it. Quite contrary to our contemporary perception. Teacher of the harvest in the valley of a mentor. Potent Gnosis, rate equals king. Never misconstrue a true teaching. We're weakly
taking the sacred for granted, afraid to understand it. Held captive through the math to compute the truth.
Potent Gnosis, rate equals king. Never misconstrue a true teaching. We're weakly
taking the sacred for granted, afraid to understand it. Held captive through the math to compute the truth. Ethereal heavenly energy, symmetric, geometric intensity, illuminated fluorescent aura, golden halos, angels, electrophotonic vibrations, responding to external excitation. providing your spiritual signature. Viewing through eyes of partial perception, narrow-minded comprehension. Light years behind, species so easily confined. Whether behind bars or deep in the mind, the phoenix flies high, traveling ways of time. Rebirth in eternity, we serve serpents, their last supper. Retire physical structure, I see abundance and truly owning nothing. Thankful for the hateful, helping motivate my growth. Knowing there is no competition, I'm beyond the ego. Beneath the primeval, I seek through your sheep like a people. Master stagnant traffic, transport yourself to a casket. Hypnotized without focus, I'm far from soft-spoken. My knowledge might leave your heart broken.
Potent Gnosis, rate equals king. Never misconstrue a true teaching with weakling.
Taking the sacred for granted, afraid to understand it. Held captive through the mad to compute the truth.
Potent Gnosis, rate equals king. Never misconstrue a true teaching with weakling.
Taking the sacred for granted, afraid to understand it. Held captive through the mad to compute the truth.
Falcon of Gnosis, college was never a motive. Ancient history hijacked the prophets, rewrote it. Thoughts of a suit and guided by the wisdom of Muse. Cultivate the saying you offer your adoration. Desecrate your idols, make examples of your pastors. Explore the origin of swordsmen from what was recorded. Eternal soul destroy the campaign of misinformation. Step on the set of CNN, put a foot to their lens. Never perpetrate, I write after I meditate. A lot of doubters said that I fell off. Yo, my thoughts are stellar. Mother's ancestors came from Morocco. Now you take me on face value because my skin blanco. Way beyond nuclear thermal, melting your feelings. Coming to the circle of 7, you get dealt with. Yeah, I'll be a tour guide on the path, the right math. Have you go back to the drawing board to write some other trash. Potent Gnosis, rate equals king. Never misconstrue a true teaching with weakling.
Taking the sacred for granted, afraid to understand it. Held captive through the mad to compute the truth.
Potent Gnosis, rate equals king. Never misconstrue a true teaching with weakling.
Taking the sacred for granted, afraid to understand it. Held captive through the mad to compute the truth. In the valley of disbelief, strangled and tangled and mangled by trickery. Externally attached, on the path more than slippery. Unable to focus and dissipate the smoke screen. Openly closed-minded, to slave to superficial signs. Statistical studies you believe what the system provided. Divided psychologically, religiously godless. False prophets with broken promises, display no common sense but confusion. An operative one of millions, following followers carelessly uncareful. Building barriers for your burial, bearing alone the fear in the clone. God bless his soul. I compose mere reflections with more room to grow. My birth wasn't a funeral, just a circle of existence. Recycled for a different use. Trials and tribulations provided strength and discipline. My vision is improving in clarity, that's why I'm distanced from them. Blood-sucking devils cause of the sickness they spread. You're in a vicious vortex within the cerebral cortex, with neurological disorders altering perception. Descending continuous, mindless and militant. Innocence is a rarity and unfulfilling to the senses. Innocence is a rarity and unfulfilling to the senses.
Late nights and long days from home is where I'm far away. Where I am is hard to say. All I know is you need heart to play. Vocal art is harvest, poetical rhyme art display. Keeping it old school cool up in this modern age. Pent up anger eventually leads to a lot of rage. Trapped in the lab, feeling like I'm locked in a cage. I gotta escape, at least for a sec. I'm out of my hometown, time to reflect. Figure it out, consciously collecting all my thoughts. I gotta accept, this shit never stops. It's always present like crooked ass cops wherever you go. Same, similar, different show. Losing my mind but gaining control. Losing sleep is taking its toll. Daydreams at the end of the road. Finally reaching the terminal goal. Every occasion is seen as it's told. Grim Reaper is bleeding his soul. Lost time, grief is provoked. hope. Cherry is lit, breathing in smoke. Rich verse, deceivably broke. Gotta survive by staying alive. Come take a look and you'll see what you'll find. Look for too long and you might just go blind. 24/7 we stay on the grind.
See, I'm down for work like a third strike offender who's down for dirt and drop awesome on my stylish shit. I pinch off from the duodenum, defecate then model them. Hoes jawbones, raw business when I jostle them. DJs fondle them, hater resmos, secretly honor them. Salute my swag, reblog my ads, read my demands, leave the advance, continue spewing jewels and loose strands for a few fans and a few foes. On the road they cough up spittle. My pros sick like ear, nose and throat, stings and tickles. Ivory's on the swivel chair like Ishtar. First drink on the house, but nothing going on inside the tip jar. Life on the road, who's on the bill? Never seen you before. I'm the brown Bob Dylan, killing it like a troubadour, spitting that true noise. Don't kick it with cats who like to bark a lot cause they're really chew toys. Lost MIA or killed or just forgotten in the field. Thought they were myrtleizers, now they're just fertilizer. Let's keep it real, my skills real organic. No use crying over loose ink spilled. My rhymes take nitrogen pills at night and grow to be twice as built. Stock rappers' ears when they're twice as likely to get pilled. Turn loud guys to house fries. I outsource, outdrive, eventually I outsize. Merge, take over from the outside. Travel to parts where spitters speak Farsi. I'm financially sheeshy, my collars always stay starchy. I roll with an army of armed rappers who go from hard to artsy. We operate over tax breaks just like we're the oligarchy.
Sitting there stargazing, kept awake by the silence, waiting for the sun to rise up. Walk my way to the nearest on-ramp, strapped with a sleeping bag and backpack. Nomadic, sporadic, keeping it trucking in my patchwork. Beyond a cross-country traveler, I hitchhike infinite galaxies, walking along in the stellar highways, waiting for my abduction to exit from this cyberspace. A stressful flesh prison, eventful death inflicted by self, unless due to artificial dismissal. Man-made murder machinery, a thievery foundation. Stick to your clique and the people you hang with. Separated by what you heard, yet never observed or endured. With assumptions as a compass, you find you're running in circles, motionlessly moving, hypnotically wandering, lost, clueless, caught up in a maze.
Ninja Turtle sewer dish, stereopathic manure-ish. Satellite transmissions dismissed for religiously scientists. My snowshoes uphold truths, bare teeth necklace with old duels. My spearhead used to be a shark tooth, strapped to an eagle beak. Follow the ways of the regal freak, learn how to smash on the feeble weak. Time at it, microwave evil leak. Shut your mouth when you speak, you stand back while more bled. Duct tape a duck dick to your forehead. This twisted fuck's sick. As the score's red, I'll beat you to shreds with a decapitated bloody boar's head.
Intoxication, dependency, pathetically, physically challenged. Damaging defenses, the media molds the headlines. Controversial commercial entities, celebrities idolize. Factory formulations, publicity, propaganda, promotion. Persuade the younger generations, but hypnotize all age ranges. Creating cultivations that will bathe in your perspiration. Eat your shit and regurgitate it. A fan base of zombies probably suffering the same addictions you inherited internally in disguise. Blindside business with the devil, utilizing you as a utensil. Celebrity spectacle, countdown to showtime. Ready, set, action, opening the curtains. Please
to plentiful masses. Give them something to remember. Dramatic theatrics, special effects, simulated light show, previously choreographed background dances, provocatively positioned, sensory overload and total submission, control comprehension, composing catastrophic optics, visuals injecting artificial narcotics, melodically mesmerizing, abuse and translucent, sick and twisted, distracted productivity. Just because you know the lyrics doesn't mean you know the intent behind the delivery. Victimized civilization, alienation, thoroughly invading, unexpected, transmitted to all surroundings. Circumference is problematic, eminence, luminous, infectious, radio radiation, cancerous infestation, manipulations of society.
Fade the capitalistic nature, no formulas contain the ancient civilizations that flow inside me. Proud in my heritage, so I'ma do them just us, true heads combined to make the sweetest answers fall from pen. Free from puppet strings, while all this bullshit mainstream brings tears away at the fabric of our humanities like it's all the same. Illuminati running it with music videos, subliminal messages, commercialized living while the profit made rarely reaches the artist, and where my profit lays is based upon how many heads sway. Ignore the static, turn it up. Underground, is y'all tuned in? Underground, keep it moving.
I'm flipping the style, ridiculous, wild, indigenous style, living this infinite selection. Paranormal paragraphs and other chains of waves of perception. Last spotted headed in the no direction. Tired of fake snakes, lies and deceptions. It doesn't sound the same when it's all about the fame. That all depends on your perspective. Pointing your finger to play with switches in the guilt and enters into shame. Vampire love sucking things in that your jugular vein. Blue blood pumps around your ventricles. Splatter and sample up on a planet. Beautiful pattern, symmetrical components. Fetish strains were kept for diagnosis. Must have been like a brain matter when they chose to oppose us. Holding the mic with a close clutch. West Coast, California gold rush. San Diablo to be exact. Put it in work to keep my city on the map. Proper precise coordinates. Some are born for this, others are kept in the attic for 11 months and the year like Christmas ornaments. Poisonous gases are leaking out. Rupture orifice. Keep your eyes peeled and ears open, cause there's more to this than what meets the physical or spiritual. What traditional lyrical rituals perform.
Mischievous mentalities, devious undoubtedly, jealousy and envy, descending, defending memories, inevitably assembling, threatening communications, interacting with hostility. Victory is a liberty. I'm equipped with celestial symphonies, orchestrated through the soul, I manifested physically, scientifically, spiritually, extensive, intended, mending the broken pieces together, the self-reflecting, awakened to total consciousness, divided, we follow this, united, we stand in dominance, leaders nobody's following, promoting what is positive, critical condition for egotistical villains who preach unfulfilled promises, stop honoring the ignorant, separated by hatred, infinite degrees, masses spitting it with ease, guided by the absolute, persistent pursuing dreams, speaking sacred geometry, oppositions, comedy, lobotomies, hollow pumpkins on Halloween, vegetables and fruits, nutritious collard greens, luxury death machines, spineless humanity, factory producing caps, concentrations of bomb saying atomically.
The gym crusher, puppy mill husher, duffel bag stuffer, brother from another mother, you'll never meet another one like this. These trees got me stuck to yellow paper like fly shit, I'd advise you not to try this. Running with scissors, go ahead and stare at the sun and let it sink into your iris. Interruption of mind tricks, manipulate time quick, it's still backslide trying to make that divine list. How does it work? One of the many questions asked to the head of jar with the attitude of a jerk. With death you flirt, I'll pull your last breath out your chest, through your motherfucking skirt. Tectonic plates, shift when I rip, tear the paragraph in half and flip the ancient manuscript. Sunny side up, the money's dried up, I'll take your intestines out your stomach and leave you tied up. You fly fuck, I'm high as what? From a bird's eye view, my third eye scans the cut. I sip spring water from my cup. You're obnoxious as fuck, obviously corrupt. They hear the sounds of rounds when I speak, these cowards duck.
Lucid appearances could be deceiving. They're totally different than what you're perceiving. The satellite signals and message receiving. The secret society there for no reason. Although we prevail, we still trapped in a cell. Physical flesh to our soul is expelled. Coming up us and perceived to sell. Can't you see that we dwell in hell? The devil's got schemes that he's willing to sell. Hiding some secrets he can't wait to tell. Practicing sorcery, casting a spell. Open a portal to different dimensions and dwell. Sipping the L, sniffing the rail. Spinning myself in a different realm. Can't fall asleep when they creep in my dreams. Like I'm on Elm Street. The door is not open, I'm confident, choking. The smoke is provoking an asthma attack. Resources are chosen, the monster awoken. The sponsor was spoken with strings attached to his back. Can never control in the animal soul. Untamable, toxic, flammable, chemical. Too plastic, part rich, edible, vegetable. Pumping cold blood, no love. Shown to the population. Homegrown in this sovereign nation. Where vultures and suits replace culture and roots. People forget where they came from. Put to the test, just gave up. Told that the pig get ate up. Remains of your body left on the concrete for scavengers to scrape up.
Anger, anguish, pain, struggles, gain, loss, temptation, hate, jealousy, love, fate, envy, greed, need, scars, stains, jaded remains, broken choruses and shattered refrains, someone to blame, one-way lanes, frustration, desires, flames, the empty search for fame, shame, success, stress, and love the guess, misplaced steps, crashes, wrecks, regret, isolation, destruction, desecration, discrimination, the devil's invasion, simple sensations, fluoridated mind vacations, with muted stimulation, annihilation, and miscalculations, impatient, ancient findings of songs in which I'm rhyming. All is wrong and none is right. Cold days and warm nights, blank sight, the need to fight, never standing still. Killer be killed, never ending thrill. Climbing this hill while my blood spills. My will, my weakness, no meekness in my speech. It reaches through these speakers. My verse hits the peak, which elevates and teaches my never ending thesis.
The beat will never end, the song will never finish. Diminish my grimace to an indifferent image. My past is my future, a fast forward stuck button. Mom wants Jeopardy, little Sighphur's duck hunting. I used to view the world unintricate and quite simple, until I acid tripped inside a prince's life symbol, searching for an end that never exposes itself. My wounds fester and they open themselves. Everybody's part of something they don't want to deal with. Every injection doesn't numb all the feelings. So where I'm at is infinite, but it's still finite. Inside the essence of forever, where I find life, the brightest shine doesn't emanate from better stars. Life's not graded on a curve, it's a pleasure arc. Find me at the end or finish line and don't exist, or propagate me to the place where the growing is.
Continuous continuity, immunity to the mutiny. Superficial, fruitful expectations infatuated by jewelry. Hideous inheritance, ignorant, perilous, derelict, embarrassed to cherish inherited traits. Arrogance awaits for those barely awake, perpetuating a cycle you never ever escape. Restless, redundant, run around, repetitious, infinite up and down. Life after death, and calming before a foreseen storm. No peace, more war. Chaotic profit, toxic, narcotic, illegal abundance, funded by the government. Substances shutting down your frontal lobe. Unexposed epidemic, spreading infection, broken bones. Comatose, no control, portable servant, disposable person, foreign to a form and disturbance, torment and worship. Interpret the perfect, but certain it's the truth. The serpent assumes with no research or proof. Subdued by the senses, defenses, surrender to doom. Detrimental devotion, revoking focus, unspoken, choking thoughts. Lost and blocking off guidance, denying the need for help in a spiteful, prideful spell.
It's never over, altered soldier on that ultra sculpture. Culture roller coaster, shining covered, covered closer. Shadows swarming, angels mourning over loss of order. Warning form, cost a quarter per ornament ordered. We're not that fortunate, forking in the side, spin its guts, drain the blood, but it still stays alive. No matter what you do to kill it, that shit won't die. Check a 1, 2, check a 1, 2. Now turn up my mic. These portals not meant for mere mortals. Go inside. We're not your average savior. We're the navigators taking flight. Coincide. We'll slide up just to light up that fire. Rise up entirely. When we're done, then we're out. The southwest, the owl's nest. Life stress with just an ounce left. This is just my outlet. Now step out of bounds. Check off the mound. Bet we'll rock the house cat. The keeper in the sleeper. Street sweeper when the sound stretches.